Hey guys, I'm back again with another video, and I'm finally posting. It's probably been like 2 years right now, and I'm finally back posting. And I know I said I was going to, continue posting and stuff and all that, but life happened. Today's video, I'm mostly gonna talk about what 2024 taught me about friendships and everything. And if you hear something go like in and out, that's my air conditioning. And with the blind situation in the back, because I know folks gonna try me in case they try to try me. The blinds, they break easily like in these apartments. I ain't know that, but hey, we don't plan on being here long, so yeah, it is what it is. So anyway, what I want to talk about in 2024 is I learned a lot. I experienced a lot, and it just taught me so much about people in general, how people are, like how you can do something for some people and they can still dislike you, they can still be a certain way, they can still envy you, and they can still knock you or try to knock you down or knock you down. It don't matter what you do for them, they gonna still be away, feel away, be away, however you want to put it. It just taught me to focus more so on myself, get my sugar honey iced tea together, and pour into my cup, because at the end of the day, if you're pouring into other cups and your cup half empty, when you down, who gonna save you? Who gonna have it? Because they obviously don't have it if they keep asking you for it. So by the time you help everybody else, who gonna help you? And they just taught me so much and stuff. And a lot has happened since, my last video. But a lot of bad stuff, but also a lot of good stuff. And the small achievements that I've had may, like others may think that, oh, it's just small achievements, but it's big to me because I've worked for everything that I've got, and I appreciate everything that happened in my life because it just showed how strong I am as an individual. And I appreciate not taking the easy route, because it is kind of hard. You know, standing in your morals and doing stuff the harder way, but I still love the fact, I love the grind, the hustle, the struggle, all that, because it what makes you. You're put in a situation where it's like, oh, you gotta get it. And the fact that you gotta get it is gonna show who you are as an individual, how much you really want it. And there's certain things that I'm still working on. Like, I'm still trying to find the confidence to go back to school. Like, I already went to school. I talked to the administrator and stuff. But at the same time, what's kind of holding me back is, actually studying and stuff. And I can do it, but it's still, I gotta put my mindset into it. And I tell my boyfriend the same thing. And actually looking back at it, it's easy when somebody telling you something, or it's easy for the person to tell you something, oh, go back to school, da, da, da. But you really gotta be, it's a mindset you gotta have, because sometimes you have doubts and stuff. So, I'm lenient on him and he's lenient on me. So my goal is next year, for sure, I'm going back to school, And yeah, but right now in my life, I'm just trying to focus more so on paying off small debts. So when I do go into school for those 2 years, I can be able to breathe. I can be able to be like, okay, I don't really gotta stress about nothing. So we gonna see how that works. And this year I'm very confident. Like last year, it was a struggle, but towards the end of the year, I started, back winning. Got the apartment, couch, bed, all the TV, you know, we up for real. But, me, I'm appreciative of everything I got. But at the same time, that driving me, I want more, and I'm going to get more because I'm driven. I don't expect a handout. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to chase it. And that's what life's about. Life is about achieving goals and just going through stuff and leveling up. Like, and it's hard. It's easy said than done. But that's how you know you living. So, yeah, and I know I'm kind of all over the place, but this is just the video. But yeah, 2024 taught me that fill your cup, work on what you got going on. Yeah, you can be there for other people, but if they not showing up for themselves, why are you showing up for them? Why are you doing the most for them? And what I realized is with friendships too, I will always try to prove myself to people and do the most for people. And it goes for family and friends. Like, it goes for everybody. I had to look back when I was like going through everything I was going through. I had to look back and actually think deep inside, like, dang, why do I feel like I gotta do the most to chase these people? These people not even chasing me. These people not even wanting a good relationship with me. So why do I have to feel like I gotta do the most or buy somebody love or always be like, oh, I'll be there for you. I'll help you with this. Da, 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 da. Why do I always gotta be there when I'm trying to be there for somebody and that person is denying me or pretending like it's basically like this. Like, let's say you was right beside me and you like, dang, like I really for instance, like this. If I was to say, you like, dang, like I really want to meet somebody real. I really want a relationship with somebody real, da da da. And I'm telling you, I'm like, hey, we've been together for 5 years now, and we close. Why don't we give it a shot? And then you basically ignore me and be like, yeah, but I just want to meet somebody real. Like, you really ain't effort with me. And that's what sums up my relationships with people all 2024. And I'm not speaking as if I get my nails done. I'm not speaking as if it's like relationship, like boyfriend girlfriend type stuff. Like, even though I use the boyfriend girlfriend scenario, it still goes for like all the relationships. Like, I feel like I was being like, oh, I'm gonna be there for you, I'll be your friend, I'll da da da, or a sibling, I'll be there for you, I'll do this, I'll help you with this, I'll help you start a business, da da da. And I'm the one who always gets used up. And also, when I look back at it, it's like, dang, like, why do I feel that way? Why I feel like I gotta do the most? I gotta reach out and beg people. And once I thought about that, I was like, dang, like, I don't feel like I'm worthy enough. I don't feel like I'm good enough. That's the reason why. Of course, people don't want to be there for me. Not saying it's right, but of course they don't want to be there for me because I'm not even showing up for myself. So how can I expect other people to show up for me? And in the past I would think that, oh, because I'm showing up for them first, I'm showing them that I'm loyal and stuff, that will show them that, okay, this is a loyal person. We both looking for good people. We can be that good person in each other's lives and stuff. But it don't work like that. And that's one thing I realized. So once I realized that, and I'm just realizing it now, and I'm 24. And once I finally, realized that, I'm like, oh, I gotta show up for myself. And I used to, and I still do it, but I'm trying to, stop it. But I used to be like, I want to help them. I want to be there for them. But what I realized is, or come do this with me. We can do this together. We can get this together. And people end up not wanting to do it. And I end up showing them. And then people always leave me high and dry. When I tell them, I'm like, hey, let's do this together. Let's get this together. People think, because like I'm a very goofy person, like, and right, I kind of chilled out because ain't nothing fun actually. But now I'm still goofy. Like, I'm just, getting older, so I'm not as goofy as I be, whatever, or I used to be. But people wouldn't want to do things with me, whether it's a money move or whatever, like, until they saw me do it. Then it's like, oh, help me, put me on, da da da. But it's like, when I was trying to get you to do it with me, so it wouldn't be hard on me, on both of us, because of where we going. It may take some money, it may take some hard work or whatever. We both do it together so we can make it easy on each other. But people will be like, oh no, you delusional and stuff. And I may have been delusional. Let's get them that. But in life, you kind of gotta be delusional. Of course, I know the world is a bad place, but you can't be thinking negative all the time. You can't carry a negative spirit all the time. Delusion is, in a way, having faith. Of course, I know things can go bad, but why would I go outside and be like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to start a business, but hey, I can't start no business, because what if I start a business, then people come and rob me, then they might shoot and kill me. They're like, who walking around like that? You gotta be delusional in life. I'm finna start this business. Now, anything can happen. I'm not saying, dead, but anything can happen. So you gotta move with delusion. You gotta have faith in yourself. You can't live life in fear. You can't live life in fear. You gotta be delusional. Because at the end of the day, if something's going to happen to you, it's going to happen to you. I want to know, at least, whatever happens, I'm still the individual that I am. Or I still went out and worked on my thing. I wasn't afraid. I didn't have no fear in my heart, And if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. Ain't no avoiding it. But this how them rich people or the entrepreneurs get to where they're going. You got to take risks. If you're not taking risks, then what are you really doing? So once I realized that, like, dang, like, I really have to do stuff alone. I really got to get the money myself. Then that's going to show everybody. But by that time, of course, it's gonna be too late. I'm not finna, and that's why people pay. That's why you gotta pay. And I used to didn't understand it. Like, people don't want to put you on, and like, wait, people don't want to put you on. Like, why you gotta pay all the time? Like, why you can't get free information? But for them one, free information might go from, out. Like, you not finna listen to that for real. Cause you can be like, okay, this person just talking. Once you spend your hard-earned money on something, then that's like, okay, you serious. Cause this money is time you spent at another man's job. So of course you're gonna listen. Of course you're gonna pay attention. And if you don't, hey, you paid that man for his knowledge, for what he worked for what he deserved, and found out on his own. So what I've realized, I can't help everybody. And then some people don't even feel like they even deserve help. So why is you doing the most to help them? And when you get older, you realize, dang, like, I can see if somebody want help, then cool. If you want help and you serious about it, then I help you. But if I gotta be like, oh, I believe in you, I got faith in you. If you ain't my partner, then, or my younger siblings, I shouldn't be motivating you. This wasting my time on the people that's close to me that actually love me. I'm not finna be begging on a grown person to see the potential that they got. If you don't see it, then that's on you. So, and I used to do that with my friends and stuff. Like, oh, I'll be there. I'll be an ear. We could do this together. But the whole time they don't even see it in themselves. So why should I see it? Why? Like, I can see it, but I'm not finna be begging no grown person. They gonna have to find out. They gonna have to hit their head. Cause like I had to hit my head. Like with friendships, I had to hit my head to see. I can't never, yes, you can listen to, you can take advice, but at the end of the day, you gonna have to hit your head to actually see that, oh, this person ain't really messing with me for real. This person don't really wanna see me win. And the reason why I've always did the most, or let's say quote unquote bought love, is because I really wanted somebody that I could talk to, or somebody who could really be there for me, who, hey, I can call, be like, hey girl, this man did da da da, or hey girl, I ain't feeling like mentally like here today, and just like, who don't want that person to talk to? And I've always wanted that, but at the same time, I never found it. Or that one friend I had, like, she went to Mexico, and I really messed with her, but we don't even talk no more. And it's partially my fault, but hey, life is life, But anyway, what I've learned is you gotta focus on your own. You gotta get your own money. You gotta work while you young. I see so many old people that's working. They don't got nothing. Yes, relationships are important, and that's why I'm still big on it. I'm like, just because you run into bad people, don't feel like, oh, everybody like this. Ill people. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm still gonna be that kind-hearted person. I'm still gonna be that person who love. Like, that's just me. Like, I can't help it. But I will control who I give my love to and how much love I give until that person show me that they're deserving of my love. But other than that, dang, I forgot where I was going. But but yeah, people, you gotta pour into your own cup. That's what matters right now. Like, that is what matters. You can't keep giving yourself to everybody else. You gotta focus on what you got going on. Then once you stable, then you can give out. Okay, I remember what I was about to say. A lot of people they so focused on the wrong thing. A lot of young people, they're focused on the wrong thing, on partying, partying, and just doing other stuff like cloud and all that stuff. I'm not saying don't be about no social media or whatever, but what you got to do is find a balance, cause you gotta work in real life. You really gotta build for your future. I remember when I was 12. I remember when I was 20. I'm 24 now, and I'm not saying that I'm old or anything, but life, if you alive, life gonna keep going. Regardless, one day you gonna be 60 and you can't work 2 jobs. Like right now, I'm working 2 jobs. That's my hair and nail money, and I'm also paying off debt. But it's gonna be a time in my life where I ain't gonna be able to do that. I ain't gonna be able to be like, oh, it's early in the year. I go ahead and hop and give me a second job. Like, it's second job time. It's gonna be a time in my life I ain't gonna be able to do that. Then I plan on having kids, so I ain't gonna be able to just hop and do that. I'm gonna need that money now. I'm gonna need to have something for when I retire. I'm gonna have to invest in a Roth IRA. I'm gonna have to have 401k money. I'm gonna have to have these things. I'm gonna have to have a high yield saving account. I'm gonna have to be able to not have as much debt as I have now. And I don't have a lot now, but still I'm gonna have to have spending money. I'm gonna have to already be in my career to where I'm not just working no random jobs or no restaurant jobs or no quick money job. I call them quick money jobs. But you really ain't making no money. Like, if you really in there, like, if you really just like that's your job and you only make it $15-17 an hour, that ain't no money, especially now. And who knows if the economy gonna get back right? Who knows? So if you not using your time wisely, if you're not using your youth wisely, then what are you doing? And your 20s, I'll say your 20s, you can really chill the beginning. But if you about your money, go out and get it now. If you gotta go to school, go back to school. And that's my goal. Like, yeah. But actually go back to school for something like where you can make money for, like, if you want to be a lawyer or something, then you probably got to start schooling when you graduate high school. Like, go ahead and get that over with. Or if you want to be a doctor. But if you want to do something small, like a nurse, x-ray tech, sonographer, the surgical utensil cleaning thingy, you can start that when you like 24, 25. And I'm going to school, like, I want to be in the medical field. And it's by the time I graduate, I'm not going to be old, I'm probably just going to be hitting my 30s or around my 30s. But because I did need those years to kind of figure out who I am. And you still learning yourself, because you change every day. You change your mind every day. Like, you don't know who you're going to be. But I feel like I kind of have an idea of who I am. But yeah, don't focus. Get your money. That's what I've learned in 2024. Get your money. Pour into your own cup. Invest in yourself, because people don't expect people to be there for you. It's easier to realize, like, dang, this person may not be there for me. And you may be like, oh, that's a negative thought, but you gotta think that way. Because if you always like, oh, this person is my friend, you gonna learn real quick. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know this was kind of everywhere, but it was the video. But yeah, oh, my age. But yeah, that's the video, and Happy New Year's. 2025, we going up, we glowing up, we being that pretty girl, that nice looking man. We being there all 2025. So yeah, get your money, and yeah. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.